And when you meet an octopus, make sure it don't show its dick to you. Hey! Know me already, I'm Chloe and welcome to my channel. If you haven't already, put the little bell notification on, subscribe. Right, so I've always been into horror stuff and that's why I decided to do a creepy Sunday or spooky Sunday every week. Because I'll never run out of content, I'll always have something spooky to talk about. If you like creepy stuff, let me know in the comments anything spooky that you want to include. I know there's a few things that I've got on my mind that I want to include in the future, so let me know. And I'm sorry for the late upload. Had to take a week out for myself. Today, what we're going to be doing, we're going to be doing childhood ruined facts. I'm going to ruin your childhood today, okay? I'm sorry, but I am. After this video, say bye 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 childhood. Let's get straight into it. In The Wizard of Oz, the Cowardly Lion costume was real lion fur and real lion skin. What? I'm gonna look at that film in such a different light now. Like, that is wrong on so many levels. I'm surprised that was even allowed. Oh, and it sold at auction for $3 million. Like, someone bought that. You know Finding Nemo? Well, in Latin, that translates to finding no one. The whole film is about Merlin, however you say his name, trying to find his imaginary son. He actually lost his entire family at the beginning of the film, so actually finding no one. If you had Nesquik for your cereal this morning, you might feel a little sick now, because if you look on the front cover, it's actually rabbit droppings that it's meant to be. The rabbit and the cereal looks very, very similar to rabbit droppings. Enjoy your Nesquik. Right, now let's get on to Spongebob. I love Spongebob. This one actually broke my heart because I am a massive fan of Spongebob. Can't get enough of it. The Krusty Krab, a crab trap. So Mr. Krabs has literally been caught. Maybe that's why Krabby Patty is made out of crabs. Because it's a crab trap. If you have ever seen The Land Before Time, the little girl who voiced Ducky was shot and murdered by her father, and she was 10 years old. Listening to that now is going to be so eerie. She was shot and murdered by her father. If you look really closely to the word Disney, and they have those weird swirls in the letters, that actually spells out 666, the devil number. So next time you're watching Disney, might be a bit satanic. Might have a cult going on. Might not be as happy, small world as you're thinking. Now back to Spongebob. In the chum bucket, chum is actually fishermen's bait that they use to catch fish. So, it's bits of flesh, like bits of fish flesh. So it's cannibalism. Plankton is trying to sell fish to fish. We always knew Plankton was a bit evil, but like, didn't think he was taking it that far. In Finding Nemo, where the sea turtles look really chilled out and they're like, dude, Find your exit, buddy. They actually get high. Jellyfish, the poison in the jellyfish gets them high, but it's recreational. It's not for like anything. When we first meet Pearl in Finding Nemo, he goes up to Nemo and he says, "Look at one of my tentacles, the shorter one than one of the others." You can't really tell though. One of the tentacles is actually his dick. So Pearl's just like showing off his dick to Nemo. Just like, yo, look at my dick, mate. Smaller than my legs. Like, oh god. Now in The Simpsons, Ralph isn't actually Chief Wiggum's son, if you look at his hair. Mrs. Wiggum! Now, Lilo and Stitch. I loved this film as a kid, and Stitch was my favourite, but Lilo is actually a really cute character too. Not so cute if you know who she actually is though. Lilo from Lilo and Stitch is actually Samara from The Ring. Now that film terrified me when I was younger. That and The Grudge. The Ring and The Grudge really creeped me out. Don't know why, I think it's the long hair, never had long hair, so fear of it. In Frozen, that the chains that Elsa wears later on in the film couldn't possibly have been made by hands or anybody that's alive because they didn't know her power until it went too far. The only people who knew about her powers and knew what to do about her powers were parents. So Elsa's parents set up a dungeon for Elsa in case she went out of control. Great parenting skills there. Now in Monsters Inc, they say, "I heard humans skin monsters and make toilet covers out of fur." Sully says that's nonsense. In Toy Story 3, Sully himself has been made into a toilet seat. I mean, he was warned. God damn it, us humans. Why do we always have to bloody skin everything? And last but not least, Dr. Seuss cheated on his wife while she had cancer for 13 years, and when she found out, she killed herself. Well, if I haven't ruined your childhood today, then come back next Sunday. Give me a like and subscribe if you like these sort of content. If you like spooky content, it'll be every Sunday. SpongeBob SquarePants. Barnacles is like a swear word. Like, SpongeBob goes, "Oh, barnacles." But then Barnacle Boy must be a fuck boy. What?